On this video, I'm gonna be reacting to some of today's hottest rappers' watches. First up, we got 21 Savage.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, them flawless diamonds on my mama.
Oh
150.
my gosh.
Look, you gotta put it right here. Details. Don't play with us.
Now let me tell you something about 21. When he first got into the game, I want to say he's one of the first ones that actually got an AP41 open work and busted down. I mean, what crazier way to ruin an open work skeleton than bust it down, but he was one of the first one. Since then, I am pleased to say that 21 has actually matured very rapidly in his watch collection. I mean, at that time, busting down a skelly was actually pretty crazy. It's what the trend demanded at that moment, but it's safe to say he's definitely matured.
Real water. Drip, drip, drip. Drip, just drip,
Okay, we're putting on pull up for one.
Fake watch buster. Get out in there.
He has now an RM1103 McLaren, which comes in NTPT carbon with the orange and obviously stands out, but most importantly, there's no customization to this watch. Next, we have a Patek Philippe Nautilus 5724. Pretty much a standard 5712 rose gold, but it has a full factory baguette bezel and a baguette end piece and bottom clasp. Another watch that shows he has matured, and it's definitely a heavy hitter from 21. He also posted recently a picture of his watch collection in a very nice watch winder, and you see there's a lot of nice pieces. He must have finally realized how much money he was losing from busting these watches down, considering that now a plain Jane Skelly costs way more than a bust down. I like 21's music. I think he's one of the better ones from the new generation. All right, Post. Next up, we got Post Malone. Now, Posty has a very interesting collection. He obviously's got some heavy artillery in his watch collection, everything from AP to Richard Mille. However, there's a couple pieces that I might want to question. Starting with this Hublot Spirit of Big Bang in pink with pink diamonds all the way around. I mean, guys, I have nothing against pink, but I'm pretty sure he's wearing a women's watch. I don't know how I feel about that. I mean, you can have all the badass watches you want, but I just don't really think I want to wear a women's watch, unless things are reversed nowadays where men are starting to wear women's watches and women are starting to wear men's watches. Didn't get the memo. Then again, there was that video that surfaced of him dancing around in Daisy Dukes, so we never know. One of his more recent purchases is an RM1201, which is an NTPT red carbon. Something like this is a tourbillon and will cost $650,000. There's only 18 pieces in the world, and definitely Posty can foot up the bill. He tends to like all these like really rare watches. Believe it or not, I was really stunned with how crazy his watch collection is. Still don't know what the hell happened with that Hublot. Somebody come get your boy. Next up is Big Guap, AKA Gucci Mane. Now, Gucci is a heavy flexer when it comes to jewelry and watches, and he's been doing this for a long ass time, even before he went to jail and he had that big old belly. He used to do those big ass radical watches, which of course were in trend back then. But recently he's obviously gotten back on the trend. But let's have a look at this full-blown, full diamond Hublot that he has that claims is $1 million. I'm not really sure about that watch. I think that was kind of like a fluke, and I'm happy to say he's moved on from there and possibly even thrown that in the garbage. What he has now is an RM11 with full baguettes. Now, this is not a standard aftermarket RM11 with the full baguettes. He also has the bracelet. In true Gucci fashion, he just went all the way in with the diamond RM. I mean, Gucci has definitely matured beyond belief in the last 4 years. He definitely has stepped his watch game and jewelry game to the next level. Before, he was just going straight ignorant with his pieces. So next I want to point out another watch that he got, which at first I was kind of like, wow, but then I'm not really sure what the heck is going on there. And it's gonna be this, look, the first thing I thought about when I saw this piece is it's a direct copy of the Jacob Billionaire. You know, the same one that Mayweather has that cost $18 million. Now, I know that Gucci and Guap, LaFleur, however you want to call him, I know that he does not play no games when it comes to his jewelry. This man loves his jewelry. And there's no doubt that the diamonds are flawless. But What is this watch? What type of movement is in there? I'm not even sure what the heck to talk about it. I mean, I'm not really sure what to say. It just looks like a bunch of really nice diamonds, but what does it have? Does it have an old school Cartier Tank Française movement inside? I mean, we don't even know what it has. The hands in the dial look like from an old ass Cartier.
I just made my own watch. The So I Should CEO by Richard the jeweler. Yeah, 5 M's. Yeah, straight from Dubai. It's here. So I Should CEO, made by Richard the jeweler. 5 M's. If your CEO don't got this, you need to come sign to me.
Supposedly it's a $5 million watch. I mean, I guess. Can't just be throwing $5 million around. We need more information. Some of you guys haven't realized that you haven't subscribed to my new channel, so go ahead and hit the subscribe button and subscribe now. Next up, we got NBA Youngboy. Now, I don't really follow too much of his music, and I'm not really quite sure why he's the most streamed artist, right? Streamed artist? The most streamed artist on YouTube. What I do want to say is that if for someone that's apparently this hot, he needs to step up his watch game. First watch we're gonna show here is an AP Offshore, two-tone, just full bust down. I mean, nice, but in reality, it's kind of a watch from 10 years ago. You know, it's not something that I would say is current. Another watch we're gonna point out is a 41mm chrono stainless steel bust down. Of course, nice again, but very basic. I'm just wondering, you know, can you pick up a secondhand bust down skeleton or something? I just think that for somebody that's this hot, really needs to step up his game a bit more. He's only 21. He still has a long journey to go in this watch game. Last, we have rap superstar Travis Scott. Now, what the heck is going on with this guy's collection? He definitely has some heavy artillery and obviously loves watches. But there's a couple pieces that I think are a bit questionable. Like first, let's talk about this Rolex Datejust Pearl Master in gold. I mean, look, I know this is a special piece, but again, I feel like this is a woman's watch. I mean, this guy has so many different watches that I'm not sure what's really the cool factor about this. I'd rather have a standard masterpiece 39mm day-date. That would really be the one that makes a statement. But a Datejust with that weird looking bezel, I don't know. Look at this picture. The guy even left the crown open. You gotta be careful. That's one of those watches that's very susceptible to water damage. Don't believe what I had to say about that Pearl Master? Well, how about this Richard Mille 0703 Marshmallow? Marshmallow? I mean, that is clearly a woman's model. Look, I get it. You know, a guy like Travis has all these flashy colors and all this rapid style and all that. You know, look at J Balvin with all the crazy colors that he likes to use. I get it. I understand the royal oak with the rainbow he likes. I get all that. But the Marshmallow Richard Mille? Are you kidding me? It looks like something for my little sister. I just don't get it. I don't understand. I mean, I get it. He can also wear whatever he wants, but I don't think that was a good choice. I don't know if he was sipping a little something in his cup that day, but I want to know who the heck sold him that. I can only hope that they gave it to him. Maybe it was a gift for Kylie and she just didn't accept it, so he ended up wearing it himself. So some of these rappers make really good watch decisions while at the same time make really questionable ones. So stay tuned for more. Comment below what other celebrities' watches I should react to. Can't believe this guy wore that Marshmallow RM.